Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm 24 years old. I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I am a full-time television reporter and a part-time Beachbody coach. Um, my goal in life was always to become the reporter. I absolutely love being on TV. I never really thought that Beachbody was going to be in my plan, but of course everything happens for a reason, and I am. When it comes down to balancing my life with Beachbody and 45 hours a week when it comes to the television world, it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. The news never stops. I'm sure you know that. There's days where we're working endless hours, or if there's a storm, you don't get to go home on time. For a holiday, I'm there. So no matter what, I have to put my job first. But Beachbody has become such a big part of my life that I make time for it. There will be times where I'm driving to a story and I am on the phone with someone signing them up. There are times where I'm driving to a story and I'm on the phone with people talking about these programs. I'm constantly checking Facebook. Whenever I have a second to breathe at work, that's when I am doing my Beachbody stuff. So yes, I'm putting 45 hours a week into my full-time job, but I'm probably putting about 10 to 15 hours a week into my part-time job, which has become such a big part of me. So how did I get involved in this business? Well, I won't lie to you. I absolutely was going through a really rough time in my life. I don't have that kind of crazy transformation story that most people have where you were a little bit overweight and then you lost all of it and then you wanted to share that story. My story comes more from some things that I personally was going through. I just wasn't happy at my old job. I was in West Virginia for 2 years, and I wasn't happy there. And finally, I saw my coach, Natalie. She was posting all of this stuff about how happy she was and this stuff that she was doing, this Shakeology, this 21-day fix, this T25. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, what the heck has this girl gotten into? She is so happy, and she was posting things that I could relate to. So one day I finally decided I was going to reach out, and I did. I reached out to her and we talked, and she told me how this was changing her life. I did the 21-day fix and I was posting stuff about it, and she goes, "Why aren't you just coaching? You're already doing it. You're already sharing your story." And like I said, coaching wasn't really good for me at the time. I didn't want to do it because I was working so hard at my other job. But one day I gave in to her. After her being persistent, which, Natalie, I can't thank you enough for it. After her being persistent enough, I decided that I was going to give it a shot. And I'm probably the exception to the rule. I'm pretty sure that not many people have had the success that I have. But I am so blessed to have Natalie in my life because my business in the matter of 3 months has skyrocketed. I signed up to be a coach on April 22nd, and I was Emerald by April 29th. So it took me less than a week to become Emerald. Um, I have, I think, 13 to 15 personally sponsored coaches under me right now. Tons of customers I'm working with. My first paycheck was over $200, my first weekly paycheck. My volume's going crazy. I have 5 active coaches underneath me right now, and I haven't even hit diamond yet. And I'm so close, but not quite there yet. So if you're wondering, is this business for me? That's a question that you really need to think about, because for me, I was asking myself that question one day, and it took me probably, like I said, a couple weeks before I realized it's not a question anymore. This business is for me. And ever since I've been in it, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I'm super healthy. I feel amazing. And yes, is it hard balancing my full-time job with my Beachbody business? Yeah, it's really hard. But I'm making it work because I absolutely love it. I love this business. I love it. I fast-tracked. I got a 3 months hitting Success Club, and I am going to Summit 2015 for free. I mean, I get prizes every single month from Beachbody. I get recognition. I had the call with Carl Deichler. I bust my butt to make this happen. And yes, it's not for everyone. Maybe it's not for you, but it was for me. And you will know if it's for you too. So there is no excuse that you don't have time, because you'll find time if you want it bad enough. There is no excuse that maybe you can't do the workouts, because there are tons of programs for you. There's no excuse that you can't afford this, because I do 2 sales a month, and that pays for my Shakeology. Everything after that is profit for me. I mean, I'm struggling every single day when it comes to my finances, and this has been a game changer. I am literally 2 payments away from having my car paid off. I've been putting all of my Beachbody money toward my car. That was my goal. And the next thing I'm going to do is get out of my college debt. I mean, I have so many plans, and I am not going anywhere from this business. I absolutely love it. I drop my excuses, and I challenge you to do the same thing. If this is something that you want, drop your excuses. This business is totally 100% worth it.